I do say hello. Hey, I heard you guys like that Minecraft. Is that the truth? Is it the truth that you guys like that stuff with the Minecraft? We're not tired of that. Wow. We're not tired of the Minecraft yet. Are we chill with the Minecraft tonight? I think it's a good. I think it'd be a good game to chill out with, hang out with the peoples. I hope you guys are having a good, relaxed Sunday. It's been a pretty chill one for me, to be honest. Just spent most of the day just vibing, playing some Diablo, going through the most current season. Also, welcome in, everybody. Good to see you again. Noliel, Thunderbird, and also Success897. Welcome in. Thank you for following. Big claps for you. Um, the claps seem to be quiet tonight. Okay, you get very quiet claps. Let's see. Pokes head out. Afternoon, Jake. Small break from stories. No, well, thank you for hopping in, Allie. I appreciate you taking a little break to say hellos. I hope you're enjoying it. Please do remember to tell us about it. When you decided to come up for Aragon. It's good to see you, Allie. It's good to see you. Yeah, I've been not gonna lie, I've been a little bit today, even though I was taking it easy. So if I seem slightly out of it, believe me, it is the norm. Hello, sounds. Why are you not sounding? Hang on. Did my stream deck decide to just give up on me? Hello? Is that the Jake? I don't know. It might be. It might be. You could never be too sure with these bun boys around. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They're just going around showing up places, being buns. You can never really know. You can never really know. I remember that I one shot had on the back burner and figured I'd finally finish the damn thing while the parents are out of the house. Hey, you know what? Gotta take advantage of the time you get. All right, hang on. I need to check something here real quick because apparently audio is being weird about the stream deck. Hang on. Okay, there's that. That is incredibly quiet. Is that being quiet for you guys too? Like, can you like just barely hear it? You know, you fix one thing and then like 10 other things break. Ain't that always the way? Hang on. Stream deck. Exactly. Parents are since parents are bringing back dinner, fingers crossed. All right. Good luck, Allie. I believe in you. Okay. Yep. All right. It has decided that it is breaking, so we're going to have to fix that. Hey, Rathlon, how's it going? All right, we're going to fix. We're fixing things on the spot, and then we're gonna fix that one. We're gonna fix it with my most used sounds, just to roll with it. I don't think I have an applause here. Clap. Yep, we'll go with that. And yeah, all right, we're gonna have to fix this one too, because that one's important. Don't mind me, Chad. I'm a professional at, you know, things breaking on me at the last minute. All right. There we go. Default deal series sonar. Yep. Sometimes, Chad, everything breaks it on you all at once, and there's only so much you can do about it. Just gotta roll with it. Like this. Okay. We are back to mostly normal. I'm gonna have to roll through that and actually see what I need to fix. Okay, working on dinner. Okay, read that. You got 2K kudos on an AO3. That's a lot of kudos. Holy crap. Soundboard works because I heard that. Thank you, Allie. Thank you. Yep. All right. So we got some Minecrafting to do tonight, which is, as you know, is mostly just me going around, meandering, chatting with you guys, and that's mostly it. I do have a couple of things to remind you of before we get into it tonight. If you are in the Discord, you already know about this, or if you're paying attention to my Twitter and socials, I got a couple of events coming up. starting with next week, I'm actually part of a cover of a song from Has Been Hotel, and I'm going to put a link for you guys here real shortly. But if you guys did not hear about it and aren't up to date with the freaking going-ons with Has Been Hotel, which if you haven't, it's fine. I'm only just getting to know the show myself. But I was asked by Lee Mary to take part in a 25 VTuber song cover of the song Hear My Hope, which was basically like the last big song of the last season where things were going to a dramatic end. So Lee Mary called me in for that and was like, hey, would like to have your voice on this. And I was like, okay, this is my vocal range, that kind of stuff. And so they sent me a part. I sang my part. And now that cover is being posted up this upcoming Saturday on the 21st. And it's also going to be during Lee Mary's live stream. So, guys, please be sure to go out there and support. A couple of my friends are actually in there. Mira and Seraph, who I call Fufu. They're both parts in it as well as specific characters. So, guys, I implore you, if you like Has Been Hotel, if you're a fan of that stuff, please feel free to go over there and support on the 21st and check it out when it eventually gets dropped on the YouTubes. Because I think Lee Mary's putting a video together for that. So, yeah, that's one cool thing I got coming up. The other thing I've got coming up is actually a live show, kind of, because it's going to be on Twitch, on the 28th, run by my friend World Eater Rapunzel, which we just call him Dad Bod. And it's a live show for a charity concert. And me and a bunch of other metal VTubers, like, you might know my friend Heavy Metal May. She's going to be in there, as well as like a whole bunch of other people that have been around. So if you guys want to come out and support me, as well as people like May and our friend Ariel and that stuff, like, please come out. And it'll be for a really dang good cause. Like, a really dang good cause. So that's the other thing. So that's going to be on the 28th. It's at 11 a.m. Mountain MST. So yeah, do your time conversions as you will, but I will remind you guys in the Discord and on my socials when that's going down. So please be sure to also follow World Eater Rapunzel. Dude's straight up guy. It's really cool that he's put all this together. There's going to be some live people. There's going to be some pre-recorded people, mostly because of schedules. But yeah, it should be a really good time. A lot of good heavy music. So another thing that I implore you guys to check out when it comes around. And that's just within the end of this month. I got like a whole bunch more stuff coming up like throughout the year. So I hope you guys keep posted. And this is your reminder that if you guys want to keep up with me doing this kind of stuff, especially my content, which I know we've been a little dry on, please feel free to come in and hang out with us on the Discord. And yeah. Some days we're talkative, some days we're not so much. Today we were all about the Diabler, so we invite you to join in. It's a very chill community, and I take a little bit of personal pride in that. It's full of some like really cool and really chill people that I really am grateful for being around. All right. I think my necessary blabbing is over with. I think I've said everything I need to say. Have I? Guys, I didn't forget anything, did I? I hope I didn't. But yeah, okay. So, that being said, I think it's time to get started on the Minecraft. Let's go over to that scene. Alright, so we should have oh, that loaded so damn fast this time. Yeah, the benefits of actually being on an SSD, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the upgrades are paying off their dividends. Yeah, it wasn't like SSD, not STD. Very funny. But yeah, so slide. I don't know why it's doing that lag spike. I'm gonna have to figure that part out because this computer apparently likes to do little lag spikes every now and then. And I'm not sure why. Because this shouldn't be like all that intensive. But, you know, knowing my PC luck, there might be something I'm missing. Also, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of US Spotify because Minecraft has its own music. And we don't need you being a butt. Alright. Did you say the live show was happening on the 28th? Yes. So in 2 weeks, well, less than 2 weeks, so like 13 days. At least it should be. Yep. Saturday, 3/28. The poster's up on my Discord announcements if you want to double check that beer. Okay, so 2 days after your your birthday. So your birthday's on the 26th, huh? All right, I'm gonna be making my notes about that. We're gonna be taking notes on that. Alright, so if I recall correctically, last time we were working towards getting our Omni weapon. That's right, we were working on an Omni weapon. Because that's what I was doing. Oh yeah, also guys, as you can see here, Kaiser went ahead and installed some protective railing because I may have fallen off the side of my own cliff a couple times. I might have fallen off at least a couple times that are documented. So yeah, Kaiser decides like that history had repeated itself more than enough. Wile E. Coyote style even, yeah. Except, you know, I didn't leave the little crater, you know, the little me-shaped crater that happens whenever Wile E. Coyote did that. It was just fall and die. Alright. I got my 5 honey blocks. I think we need more. I'm trying to remember if we actually had a honey generator thing going on. I don't remember. Yeah. Also, chat. I did want to talk about something real quick. I want to get your feelers on this because we were playing an. Oh, okay. I know what was going on there. We were playing Fatal Frame on stream for a while there, Fatal Frame 2 to be exact, and I know the new version of that came out recently. So I want to know if we do end up picking Fatal Frame 2 back up, do we want to just go straight to the remake, or do we want to try to finish the OG? Because I'm quite excited to, you know, play the remake itself. Like I got wishlisted. I just got to wait for the next paycheck because I spent money on something very important that you guys will hear about later. But, yeah. So, it up to you. You know, you try to ask your audience something. You try to have them involved, and they decide to go, up. Hey, speaking of people that are going to be a part of the concert. Hey, Werewolf, how you doing, bud? I hope you've been well. I know it's been a minute. Okay, so before you see, we used to have some heckin' happen when we would try to go the. Ma'am, I think your baby just went to the nether. It's good having you in the lineup. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of trying to decide what I want to do for my set. I think I need to get some clarification about like how long my set's supposed to be. Okay, baby cow. Go back through. Go see your mama. Baby cow. Hang on. Maybe I can, Hey, baby cow. Baby. Whoa. He's not even gonna be a Happy Meal at this rate. You either start with a song and then talk, or talk and then song. Well, like, okay. I'm gonna have to go back into that Discord and read it, because my understanding was, like, we had multiple songs, so I'm gonna have to go, look into that. I'm gonna have to do my proper research. Just to make sure I'm adequately prepared and not going up there like, a day. He's gonna be my dinner at this rate? I know, right, Allie? Holy cow. No pun intended. You know, chat, in situations like these where you become very, very aware of your verbal habits. You know what, Jake? What? What? Tell me. I hope that was satisfactory. Alright, you know, we're just gonna leave him to his own devices. Just casually doing a roar unexpectedly. You know what? I think that's gonna be my set. Ah, there's the Bumbleboozles. That'd be funny to just like show up. It's like, hey, I'm Jake. I'm just here gonna do like this random song clip, and then I'm gonna bounce. Bye. Goodbye. That'd be funny as hell. Ooh, hang on. Morbas. I think this is Rathon's property, though. Oh, yes, it is. Up. That beer is trying to distract me. I'm telling you, it won't work. So I always do the same. Just I do one roar, bounce, grab all the snacks. Oh. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure, like, back in the day when I was doing live shows at my local scene, dude, I just, like... I'm pretty sure I ad-libbed a lot of stuff. Just because I didn't know what I was doing back then. Not to say I know what I'm doing now, but... I think I have a better idea of what it takes to actually put on a show. Oh, guys, that notification reminded me of something, actually. I gotta show you. Would I be able to open it from here, I wonder? Hang on. I gotta show you guys my new subscriber notification, because it is honestly, like, on brand, but also, like, dang funny. I gotta show you guys. Let me see if this test run will actually do what I want it to do. Firefox, please don't be laggy. Would appreciate it if you didn't. All right. So here. Can I? Yeah, that's... I don't know if that doubled up or not. The fox wants to lag with fire? No. No lagging. I don't know if that, like, doubled up on you guys or not, but that was the new subscriber alert. More like Bunny of Darkness. I was just sent back to 06 or 07. I know, right? That's the point. That's the point. You know, mostly because I'm that old. I have to chat. I have to embrace the fact that this year I'm going to be Jake loves his soundboard. I do. I have to embrace the... Thanks for that. I have to embrace the fact that this year I will be 3 years off from 40. I'm going to be 37. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for the weight that comes with it. But I gotta say though, like, at Creeping to 30, I'm surprised I made it this far. Honestly, like, you're not the only one who's ever actually felt that way. Dang, at this point, just start aging backwards. I know, werewolf. I gotta figure that part out. No, you're a couple years older than me? Yeah. Honestly, like, IRL too, like, even though I don't look as young as I once did, I still get, like, people thinking, like, oh yeah, you gotta be at least mid-20s at times, and I'm just like, really? Really? But, you know, that's on people's perceptions, and I'm not gonna, you know, yuck them on it. Oh, right. I've got honey bottles. What am I doing? I can make more. And imagine in my head that you're younger. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's mostly the voice. Like, I'm technically a bass baritone in terms of, like, my actual voice, but it's not, like, that deep. I can sing in those ranges and stuff like that, no problem, but, like, I don't give up, like, the deep, you know, man voice. Like, speaking as a male VTuber, I don't exactly got the option of going into the ASMR crowd, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, when people heard me talking a few years back, they thought that I was really young. Look, some of us and our genetics are blessed enough to look like we're in a certain age range for a very long time. Okay, we got 4. I mean, I sound a lot younger than I really am. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, no shame in that. No shame in that. Though I will tell you guys, when I hit puberty, it was at least noticeable that I sounded like somewhat of an adult. And my dad, let me tell you guys this. Oh, right, my funny haha story sound isn't working. People just assume I'm older because I'm bald. Honestly, there's a lot of young dudes that just shave their head just for the vibes. But so what happened was, I was starting to, get older, mature. I think I was like my mid-teens at this point, and my voice had started to drop. And so my dad calls our house one time because we were homeschooled growing up, so we were readily home. And so I pick up the phone, and I forgot exactly what he said. He's like, "Nope, sorry, wrong number," or something. And so he hangs up. I put the phone down, kind of go over to my mom, and I'm just kind of like, "Hey, I don't know why you did that." And then he calls again. I let my mom get it this time. This is the funny part, guys. You ready for this? He's like, "Mama Bun." Because when he calls her back, he's like, "Mama Bun, there's a man in the house." And she's like, "No, that's Jake." And he's like, "What?" Genetics dictating my hairstyle or lack of it. Oh yeah. The balding do be hitting some of the bros earlier than that. Than some. I'm afraid. Some of us just aren't that lucky. Let's see. But I'm learning how to inflect my voice and mainly do Ace Attorney antics, and I think it's working. I'm gonna have to ask you how you do your Edgeworth voice for science. And actually, when my voice started to drop, me and my family didn't notice it at first. People said that I sounded different were my friends. Yeah, I mean, your friends will definitely hear the day-to-day differences, I think. I feel that's like pretty usual. It's like friends will notice it a lot quicker than most will. Mostly because your friends are looking for reasons to razz you, so take that as you will. My Edgeworth voice is basically a lot more classy than my voice for Phoenix. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I don't know why I keep going. Guys, my brain is totally just not with me tonight. We had enough honey to make what we need. We need to make the thing. Phoenix just my normal speaking voice in general? Okay. Okay. Yep, I can hear that, Allie. I can hear that in my brain. Alright. I want to make Omni Tool. I need Chevelle. Okay. Here is Chevelle. Also make some downstairs. You're not hopping up all the time. Maybe I'll make those. But maybe I like to hop. You ever think about that? I'm a bunny. I gotta be on brand. Finally, after 1,000 years, we have the Omni Weapon. Excuse me, could you like change, please? After all these years, I don't have the Omni Weapon. Oh, it came back into my hand. I guess it really wants to stick with me. I don't have it. I never wanted it in the first place. Meh. It's stinky. But I guess I'll take it. Never know when you might need it. After all, many bothans died for... Oh, wait, no, sorry. It wasn't bothans. Many bees were harvested for that. One of my streamer friends asked me to record some voice lines, and specifically asked for a deep voice. I went as low as I could and set the files. The reply was simply, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it's going... Well, I mean, Biru, I know for a fact you do some of that Mongolian throat singing, so yeah. Yeah, I know what they're on about. Alright. So, I think Allie's onto a point there where we could build some stairs here and, you know, not be a total mess. Oh, yeah. Werewolf, if you find your way into my Discord, Biru actually posted a voice clip of him doing some throat singing. Actually, hang on. I think I can play this on stream. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Pretty dang good, right? Pretty dang good. I got a lot of crap to get rid of. I gotta spend more time on my Minecraft and actually clean this crap up. All right. I see. Yeah. Yeah, that was Biru. Let's see. Do we want cobbled deep slate stairs or polished brick wall? We'll go cobbled. Lots of stairs. Mancha, 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 mancha. Very pleasant stonecutter noises. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'll just give you that little bit of... like that. Welcome to Stonecutter ASMR. Mostly because I don't got the voice for ASMR. I could not do the sexy, deep man voice. What would I even do ASMR about anyways? Like, bun boyfriend critiques your mix. Yes, I'm sorry, girl. I'm looking at your EQ and your 500 hertz band is just way off there. I'm sorry. Or like, girl, your snare. I've never heard it so crisp. It's peaking at just the right time level and everything. It totally doesn't cut over the mix, baby. Why did... Okay, I made chiseled. I've made chiseled deep slate for purposes, I guess. Yes, for purposes. There we go. For purposes unknown to my own mind. That's the excuse I'll go with. Or let's see. What other ASMRs would I have to try to fit into? Let's see. Oh yeah, Bunboy ASMR where we talk about building your Minecraft. Oh, baby, you gotta make the deep slate stairs, baby. Baby, you don't understand. It's gotta be done in a very I forgot it does that. Nobody tell Kaiser I broke his thing, okay? He worked very hard. Whoops. Look, man, I was just trying to put down some stairs. All right. All right, listen, chat. Listen, baby girl chat. I gotta put this back up quickly before my moderator sees. He's not going to be happy about it. Sadly, I can't tell on you. Well, you know what? Werewolf, I appreciate the straightforward honesty. Okay, and we do... There we go. That's fixed. See, chat, no problems. We don't have any problems here. Okay, I see what's going on here. Baby girl, all I wanted to do was put downstairs and accidentally destroyed the whole complex. Please forgive me. Please, kitten, forgive me. I'll take us out for boba tea later. No, that's not what I want. I'm going to go get a more precise pickaxe. Yeah, I just wanted to remove one piece of stair. I didn't mean for it to go down this way. I'm just gonna take this time, make a singular pickaxe. So I can do this right without, you know, creating more work for myself, okay? Lord, have mercy. You don't understand. I have to set it up just the right way for all the OCD kittens. You could have a creeper say hugs, then boom while you work on the stairs. Yeah, no, we're not having that. We're not having that. You don't understand, Rathlon. It's not very gamer pog of you to have creepers come up and blow up. OCD kittens. See, this is why I can't. I can't be Mr. ASMR guy. I mean, look, I can get, you know, fan art done on my character that looks good. I can feed you guys the tasteful spice, but I can't do the voice because I won't take it seriously. Please, just don't call us kittens. Don't worry. I know my limitations. Plus, starting to call people kittens is very Discord mod, and look, I already got, like, my girlfriend's brother who thinks it's funny to call me that, okay? Which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, maybe being a Discord mod is better than being a Reddit mod. There we go. No hopping needed. I've learned a new term yesterday for people who enjoy rope play. What did you... Bureau, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. What's the name? Honestly, anything's better than a Reddit mod. Truth. You know? I'm sorry. Rope bunnies. You really come in here into my home and put those words in front of my very eyes. You do this to me on the evening of my daughter's wedding. How dare you? How dare you make me read that with my own eyes? How dare you? You gotta be kidding. You? Welcome back, Noliel. We're discussing many a thing. We're discussing many things here. And apparently Biru has cursed me with knowledge that I don't know what to do with. Okay, yeah, I should probably put some more blocks here. How you doing today, Noliel? Tell your girlfriend this forbidden knowledge? Look, if I tell Lindsay that knowledge in particular, I don't know how she's going to weaponize it. And I'm not sure I want to know. Then again, knowing her, she might just roll her eyes at it and be like, okay, yeah, you know what, whatever. Alright, that's a little bit more even Steven. That's a little bit better. We can roll with this. It's worth a shot? Yeah, no. You guys are nuts. Oh yeah, she's hanging out with the WoW Guild anyway. Okay. That's where she was. Boy. You made corned beef cabbage for the family. It came out good enough that I didn't mind eating it. I don't like it generally. Oh. I'm not many things. I'm many things, but not nuts. Unhinged, maybe. True. True, Allie, true. Well, good job on the successful corned beef and cabbage. Is it usually a tradition for you, Noliel, to make that? Well, at least a tradition in your family. Also, hang on, I need to see something here. Yep, okay, turn that up. Turn that up. Did I turn off music? Nope, music's still good. I'm not nuts. I'm allergic to nuts. Also, this Tuesday is not only St. Patrick's Day, it's also my parents' wedding anniversary. Oh, wedding anniversary. Shame it lands on a Tuesday because it's the middle of the week, but my dad will think of something. Yeah. Lindsay and I are in a similar boat with our anniversary this year. We'll have been together about like 3 years on the 15th of April, and that's falling on a Wednesday this year. So we're probably going to end up doing something on the weekend, like around the 18th is probably what we're going to look at. When they have the energy, they make it. It's a dry and bland, or we go to a restaurant, and it's not that good there either. So I was tired of that and made it myself. I knew it'd come out good. Hey, you know what? Props to you. I only have ever had corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. I want to say around my workplace, actually, my current one. I think that's really the only place that's actually done it for St. Patrick's Day. Because St. Patrick's Day in my immediate family is my older sister's birthday. So we didn't really celebrate, Patty's Day so much as her growing up. You know, my birthday this year lands right on a Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, good forward thinking. Making it in advance, Naleel. Good forward thinking. But yeah, I'm thinking my workplace will probably end up doing it, like, as far as, like, making it, because they, like, my coworkers are all very food-motivated people, so I think it'll probably show up. If not by, like, the few people that usually do it, maybe somebody will bring it in, like, out of the generosity of their own heart for all us hard workers. Look at this. Look at this cool weapon. It's neat. Wait, you redeemed the change? How long ago was that? Oh, wait, no, that was a while ago. Never mind. Food, yeah. Like I said, Jed, I'm a little bit out of it, so please be patient with me. You're fine? Well, maybe I don't quite. No, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I also just appreciate the doing this again, just chilling and vibing with you guys. I don't even know where I'm meandering off to, but it's good to just like do this and chat with you guys. Talk about stuff. How many of you, because this is a hot topic going around the tweet space and people that I know, how many of you actually got a Switch 2 and are now playing Pokopia? Any Pokopia enjoyers going on in here? Is that how you pronounce it? Pokopia, or is it Pokopia? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Because from what I understand about Pokopia is, no Switch 2 for you? Yeah, it is a bit of an investment, especially with the price coming up for increase, apparently. I was thinking about getting it, but I had to put money towards something else. So, no Switch 2 yet for me. Mine lands on Thursday this year. I already bought a ticket for a concert that I went to on last week's Thursday. Ooh, tickets for concerts, good. Yeah, so there's been some rumblings, Noliel, about potential price increases for the Switch 2. Because of the increasing cost and scarcity of hardware. You know, because of the whole AI thing. I could probably crank that down a little bit. Yeah, so, you know, either that bubble pops and prices start going down again, or Switch 2s aren't going to be $500 for much longer. Which, to be fair, like, I find a Switch 2 to be something far more affordable. I thought they were $450. What? Last time I went out to Walmart, they were like $499.99. So there's like right around $500. In some places, they might be $450. Other places might be a bit more pricey. May the bubble pop and market be flooded with cheap RAM. Amen to that, Allie. Amen to that. But that's another BS thing that's coming up is some vendors, and this is Amazon included because they think they can get away with it, are going with dynamic pricing. So depending on where you are in the world, or even narrowing it down a bit, where you are in the States, Your price for a piece of hardware could be vastly different from my price here on the East Coast. Yeah, last time I checked my Switch 2 in my country, almost every store had 500 plus euro price tag on the damn thing. Yeah. Like, okay, I'm gonna look at my Throne entry here for real quick because, look, you guys can side out. I mean, all you want for me doing this. I put a Switch 2 on my Throne because Throne was doing giveaways, so I had to try and get in on that. Oh, is that Mr. Eater? Holy cow! Good to see you, dude. But yeah, so the Switch 2 I'm looking at, apparently the listing is $449, but at the Walmart I saw it was like $499. So, what's up, dog? We're just chilling, talking some world events in the gaming sphere, especially in regards to the Switch 2, because, you know, Pokopia. But yeah, so like around that 450 to 500 mark. Ah, no. No. Bad creeper. Well, Zambo. Bad Zamboni. Yeah, we'll just go home. Because I saw that creeper coming up. How back in the summer of 2024? Because holy shit, the price of everything that winter. Yeah, like for my recent computer surgery that I did where I upgraded a bunch of stuff, I had some RAM sticks that I saved. Because at the time I got them, I realized, oh wait, my current motherboard doesn't support 3600 RAM sticks. So I'm going to get a new motherboard eventually. And eventually I did. On playing Minecraft without searching houses for loot and ammo for guns. Well, you know, Wrath, that might be on the fact that we're not playing on a heavily modded server, so I don't know what to tell you on that one. I don't know what to tell you. Jesus, I have too many, I might have a little bit of a problem with organization, just a little one, but there we go. Yeah, well, you can put that there, I can put that there. Put this one over here. The dirt can go here and go there and flesh. Okay, yep. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Don't worry, chat. Don't panic. Don't panic. We're figuring it out. All right. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. Also, I don't know if he meant to have these without candles, torches on him, but oh, he was spacing them. Hang on. I had the window open for a moment, but then a wasp decided to come buzz near the gutter. I'm like, nope, window shut. Oh, that's right, chat. We are entering that magical time of year where the bugs are returning from hell. So please be aware of that. Be ready for your local bugs to return from their allotted time in hell. And yeah, deal with them accordingly. The bugs are coming back. The pollen's coming back. The sun is coming back. You know, I'm happy about the sun coming back, and I'm happy about, all that, the warmer weather and stuff, because I'm a little tired of the snow harassment going on. But at the same time, the bugs can just stay in hell where they belong. Obviously, the ones that are more beneficial to the environment can stick around, obviously, because, nature cycle and all that stuff. But, the bugs that don't really do anything can go straight back to hell. Like stink bugs. Stink bugs. I don't. What purpose did stink bugs serve other than trying to get in my place and stink it up? What are they doing besides trying to eat potato chip and lazy around all day and just being food for wasps and other predatory bugs? I guess that's what stink bugs do. I don't know. I didn't know they were considered meal tickets for wasps. I guess we can count that as something learned, though. Yeah, maybe we can count that as a lesson learned. They remind me about pumpkin bugs. I've had to get rid of at least 10 in my house in the past few days. Yeah, I remember. That's one of the many things I learned about when I moved to Jersey and would travel back and forth to Pennsylvania. Is you gotta be on the lookout and make sure to check for lanternflies, because lanternflies, as I learned, are a very invasive species down there. So if you're heading back across the border into Jersey from being around PA, you had to make sure you were checking your stuff for that, because those guys like to travel and they multiply, and they don't have a lot of natural predators over there in PA. So yeah, it was definitely a thing to learn. All right, let's go see how Kaiser's Industrial District is going. Okay, yep, they're just buzzing away, doing their thing. Flip to harvest honey bottles. Things are still cooking over here. Ah, I see who's running it. Chet, do you think they're uncomfortable? We'll just leave them alone. We do got an ad break kicking in. Guys, if you have not been here before and have not been around for ads, we only run 3 minutes of ads per the hour. That way we don't have to run pre-rolls. During that time, we will be having a little fun game of words on stream. So if you guys like to play those kinds of games, you guys are in for a treat. We'll have that going on our BRB screen until the ads are over. If you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed and want to sit through the ads, that's your prerogative. Ads do go a long way in supporting me and supporting my efforts as a streamer and content creator, and I do deeply appreciate everybody who does that. And I have set up a role in my Discord for those who do subscribe. You guys are the subscriber buttons, so you guys will start, and I plan to stick to this promise to lock into it, start getting some exclusive stuff in the subscriber channel. So again, big incentive to join the Discord and to subscribe. That way you guys get the exclusive stuff first. But yeah, once we come back, go into ads, we'll have the words up for you guys to play with if you guys are able to join in on that. We'll just get over here where it is mostly safe. Yep, sounds like the villagers are having an argument. All right, well, look at this water here. Look at this water. All right, we'll be right back. Chat, what happened? What happened, chat? Good job to Biru on getting to the woods. But I think we're gonna have to step that for now. We'll get back to it on the next ad break. Good job, Biru. You were the top wordsmith of the day. I know, Allie. I could only come up with 2 words. Well, I mean, that's 2 more words than 0. Yeah, well, we usually play that around ad breaks, so if you guys are interested in that, it's a nice little incentive. That's all I'm saying. All right, Spotify, we need to eat you. Get out of here, Spotify. What? Up, Danny's here. I am madly distracted. Good to see you, Danny. Hope you're doing well. We're just sitting here playing some Minecraft. Thank you, beer.
Today is my
favorite best animal called platypuses. Hey, Lopez. How you doing, bud? Everybody coming out here tonight just chill and play some Minecraft. Uh-oh. No, I was not ready for that. I should have a mic pop out with that. Thank you for hitting the do the roar, Danny. Appreciate you. I thought they were fixing the animals' head sizes because your head's still too big. Your head is too big for your little body. Oh, well, now that your voice is warmed up. Completely. Alright, yep. Also had to sip you a little bit of water for that last one. You can't just body shame the piggy like that. Look, his big old head is too big for his little body. I don't know how he's keeping balance. I'm not shaming him. I'm just saying he's got a big old head. It must be impossible for him to find shirts. Yeah, we're just vibing out here, just talking about different things. We were talking about, let's see, where were we just before the ad break hit? We got a little bit into like the Switch 2 prices and the we were joking earlier about ASMR and how I do not have the voice for that, and I think it would be completely awkward, and also like I think you guys would just combust, and not in the good way, if I started doing that. And yes, and the rope bunnies. Can't forget the rope bunnies. I know I sure am not. I find it interesting. This might be a little bit of a, well, it's not even that sort of far of a swerve on the topic, given that we just brought up the rope bunnies and stuff like that, but like how bunnies got like at least bunny theming got put into like fan service stuff, because you know you got like the ladies and sometimes the gents too, and those like nice little like body contouring like singlets and stuff like that with the bunny ears and stuff like that. And like, you gotta wonder how that came to be, you know? Because like that shit has been iconic and in the lexicon of just like pop culture and fan service for like Lord knows how long at this point. And I gotta wonder like where it comes from and like where that got its start. Because it's been a thing for ages, like even going back to some like old anime with the bunny suits and stuff like that. Inquiring minds must know. Specifically Benoit minds. That bitch, Nolan. How dare they? How could they do this to me? Karate. Excuse me, guys. I'm just doing a little stretchy on my own. Yeah, can't be shrimping. Ooh. Yep. Definitely needed that. I talked about my exciting stuff coming up. What about you guys? You guys got exciting stuff coming up in the next couple weeks? Any cool stuff you're looking forward to? Movies, games, that kind of thing? I know none of us are getting a Switch 2 anytime soon, but, it's nice to have stuff to look forward to. I'm just saying. This is oddly calming. Quick Google search for how the Bunny Girl costumes got their start. It's in the 60s in the Playboy Club. Well, for one, the Playboy thing doesn't surprise me, but also, damn, the 60s, it's been going on that long. I mean, then again, with the age that good old Hugh Hefner, Bun Girls Rest His Soul, went out, then yeah, that kind of tracks. That tracks. Your birthday's in 3 days, but outside of that, not much in terms of this week. It's your birthday this week. Heck yeah, dude. I hope you do something at least a little nice for your birthday, I know as we get... I don't know what you're talking about. I'm perfectly good on my own. I'm fine. I don't need to humble myself, especially when I have what's called a low self-image. I kid mostly on that one. Mostly because I did genuinely struggle with that growing up, but I've gotten better about it. I'm fine. Insert wow soundboard. Look, that wow in particular just has many applications, and it's a mood, okay? It gets the job done. We humble ourselves on the daily with that. Truth, how you doing, Yellow Flash? How's it going? Yep, nope.
Eat my Omni tool.
Well, we are entering the end of our winter tourism season, so we are going to have our work teams end the season party next Saturday. Then after that, I have a birthday coming up. That's right. We got Beer's birthday coming up. We got Rathlon's birthday coming up. A whole lot of birthdays in March, honestly. A whole lot, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because Serona and May had their birthdays this month. Lindsay had her birthday at the start of the month. It's crazy. It's crazy. When's your birthday? Oh, I'm not. My birthday is not until August. I'm a good couple months away for that. Out of my face. Get out of here with that nonsense. Ow. You a rat? You just chilling? Yeah, that's the way to do it, especially on a nice little Sunday night like this. Good use of your time. Now we're going to put this back. Hopefully, nobody, namely me, doesn't fall through it. Hello, Morrow. Morrow? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for your first time chat. What's so special about the Omni tool? Not sure. For one, it looks like the durability is not affected by how much you use it, so it's basically a forever tool. So, like, I could use this to fight. I could use this to dig. I could probably use this to break blocks, too, now that I think about it. Since it did take, like, a pickaxe. Yeah, it's a pickaxe, axe, and a shovel all in one. Marjorie. Oh, okay. Marjorie. Welcome in, Marjorie. Does it mine more blocks? Honestly, the multi-block pickaxe is your best weapon for that. But I think the Omni tool also has that combat aspect to it. We also got the excavator shovel. But yeah, so this is definitely more for pickaxe and shovel. So you got your pickaxing, you got your tree cutting, and all that in one. Oh, thank you for Marjorie. Thank you for following, Marjorie. Appreciate you for joining in. Happy to have you here. So it's all just depending on how you use it. Like if you need to get a lot moved, then you got your excavator and the multi-block pickaxe for that. But maybe if you don't want to carry anything more, as far as like a wood axe, pickaxe, that kind of stuff, then this one's probably going to be your precision tool. And again, no wear and tear on it, so you can just keep it. Jake, check your sound. What sound am I checking? What sound am I checking? Nani this? All of the above? I guess I'm just checking all of the above. Just like everything else has been going through just fine. At least I think. At least I hope. Nothing. Oh, you guys are just causing me to have a panic attack. Well, that's just great. I mean, from time to time, it's good to check the sound. Yeah, I guess so. Man, I've been doing mod duties, and my brain still tries to make me welcome in new chatters and thank for the follows. Yeah, that can happen. You get in the rhythm of doing this, and it's like you suddenly like have all these habits. Oppa, tornado warning and sirens going off. I'm safe currently. Jake just needs to stay entertained. Hey, absolutely. That's what I'm here for. Glad you're staying safe, Danny. Just keep it that way, okay? Keep it that way. Don't need things happening to you. We put these in y'all. We're gonna put this somewhere, okay? We're gonna figure this out. I see Discord dings, but I know they're not for notifications for me directly. Heck. All right. Oh yeah, Jake. Danny reminded me we need to have a common writer watch party for you. We do, honestly. Like TBH. I don't know if we would ever do it for stream content, but just gonna throw it out there because he's a bro who does it. But Thunderbird actually does a lot of watch-alongs with a lot of his Sentai friends on Sundays. So if you guys are ever looking to do that, like join in on a watch-along for specific stuff, because I think they already finished the Kamen Rider stuff they were going to watch, and now they're doing Super Sentai. So I would definitely like point you guys to that if you're looking to like do that on a weekly basis with somebody. In the Discord, however, there are plans to try and start doing that kind of thing again once we finish Love and Deep Space on Fridays, which is coming up pretty soon. We just didn't do it this Friday because I wanted to save my voice. But we're close to the end, and once we finish that game, once we finish getting caught up on MSQ, we will have our Fridays back. Because, bit of info for you guys new to the server, new to the community, that kind of stuff, at least within the recent months. We actually used to try and plan at least once a week where we would get together and like do something, whether it was watching a movie or playing Cards Against Humanity with the community. And I told my moderation this like around the start of the year, like I really do want to get back to that. I just also really want to make sure I'm closing out these obligations that I've kind of set for myself in making that agreement with the Love and Deep Space girlies. He didn't do sexy bunny male voice this week? No, I didn't. And to be fair, like, most of the time when I'm playing Love and Deep Space, it's me just backsassing the love interests. And being a little shit. Thank you for the hydrate, werewolf. I am a Midwesterner, so the safest spot for me on the patio with a beer in my hand looking up at the sky. I'm kidding. Oh, Danny. Yep, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay, I need to make... Where did I put my coal? There you are. Oh, I also had chicken waiting for me. Wonder how long has that been there. I need to make some torches. Why is one of your stream tags obligations? Yes, just let me know when I'm streaming for my library. I appreciate that, Yellow Flash. Thank you. Yeah. So the reason why one of my stream tags is feed, you guys might have heard that. Yeah, just like Danny said, it works for analytics. And so Riao, those of you familiar with Miss Riao Aloysius Meow, started it, and I believe it was Lindsay who was like kind of nudged me to like do it, just be ballsy about it. So I decided to just slip it in there and see what happened. Also, hello, Ismar Nurzan on YouTube. I hope you're doing well. Oh, and also a book report. Power just flickered. Be well. Yeah, take good care of yourself, Danny. Bye, guys. All right. Be safe, Danny. We'll be keeping an eye out for you in the server, all right? Oh, thank you for the follow, Adila. If Adila is watching the stream over on YouTube, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. Ismar, I only speak English, please. Preferred English. I don't even know what that is, actually. Stay till the gods of power. Okay, then. Sure. Bye bye. Okay. There we go. All right, that's the one I wanted. Now we dig, chat. All right, it's 2:24. I think I should start heading to bed. Sleep well, Biru. Take good care of yourself. We'll see you soon. Get some good sleep. Also, no, I don't want to read book report because then I have to read it. I'd rather have discussion about how you did or did not enjoy this writer series we're watching. I mean, fair. That's fair. I do love me some good discussions about stuff we're digging into, so. I mean, Jake, we should be annoying. It's 1:25 over here. Werewolf, get some sleep. Heck, I know within the next, I want to say 20 or so minutes, I'll probably be doing the same. Because I got to be up early for work. Ugh. Yeah, Nibiru. But, like, as far as, like, the discussion stuff, I'm very much the same way in terms of like when we were watching Godzilla movies. Like the people who are around for when we watched Shin Godzilla or Godzilla -1 can tell me this. And tell you guys that I I was very much in special interest mode when me and some friends watched Godzilla -1 together for the first time. You can at least go for like another hour. Well, all right, you know, just you know yourself, you know your body. As long as you're taking good care of yourself, that's what matters. No need to worry about me, woo-woo. Well, now the fact that you woo-wooed means I might have to worry about you a bit more. Didn't you say we were going to rewatch -1 because I have yet to see it? I'm pretty sure we did. We might have said that, yeah. I know I got my first watch of -1 with Lindsay and a couple of our close friends, specifically Dahlia and her fiance Wolf. I know we all watched that together, along with Yuki. So I think there was the plans to watch -1 together with the community in the rabbit hole. Because, you know, it's a very good movie, and I want to share that with people. And, of course, we got the news about the sequel coming up here pretty soon. Pretty dang soon, guys. Ah, diamonds. Yeah, this is how you speed mine right here. 9 blocks at once. Pure, undiluted block destruction. This is how you mine without the graft. Oh, hang on. I apparently am so encumbered with that. No, I want my diamonds. Thank you. Oh, internet jittered. Chicky Samkin, I'm gonna report you to Jeb. Your internet? Okay, Danny. Yeah, Danny, I think it might be time for you to get off the pewter. It might be time for you to get off the pewter. We have dug a long way. Ah!
Right! Go sleep! Be safe! Don't lose your power!
That was rough. That was rough, but okay. There you go. There you go, Nolio. Danny. I said Nolio because I saw Nolio's emote come up. Be well, Danny. Let us know how things go in the Discord. Mm-mm-mm. I'm excited to see that roar in action. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I just gotta remember to set up my set list and all that fun stuff. Honestly, I really should just talk to Dadbot and see, like, okay, like, how much are we expected to actually, you know, sing, perform, that kind of stuff, and get clarification on that for my own notes. Because the hard part's not doing the singing. The hard part is picking which stuff to sing and represent myself well. It do give me the little bit of the anxieties. Yeah, the worst thing for me is I gotta find what to sing. That's exactly where I'm at. I have ideas, but I also need to know, like, how much time I got to do my ideas. I'm now working on the second floor of the keep. All right, Wrath. Rathlon's making his own castle. Ow. Ow. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me. Déjame. I knew I got this thing for a reason. Bum. Around 2 or 3 songs? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. The thing is, though, like, without, like, exact, like, set list times and stuff, then you got the possibility, because, chat, I don't know if you know this, but metal is full of songs that go longer than, like, 6 minutes. So, make sure we know exactly how long we have to go, because, there might be that one guy who decides to just do a whole Opeth set. I'm not saying it's me. I'm just saying we gotta have a good idea of exactly how long we should be doing what we're doing, you know, in the interest of making sure everybody gets their fair turn. And I might have just whiffed by that, like, scrolling through the messages, and, like, he might have said that already, so I'm gonna go take another look at that probably tomorrow. I mean, if it's open end, we got enough time, but if not, I guess, like, either a quarter or half an hour per set. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I will seek those answers, Werewolf. I will find them. Could you then maybe text me the results of it? Yeah, of course. No problem, Werewolf. At some point, probably gonna have to start farming some netherite. And that's gonna be a whole other thing. Because I got the diamond armor. I got the weapon. And the means to keep farming for like hours on end. Oh, Eddie. Currently, I'm part of a dark arts in Final Fantasy 14, aka the Dark Knight. Being a guy with long sword goes burr. Oh, nice, Werewolf. I'm actually a Dark Knight main myself. That's my favorite tank. Hang on, I'm being texted. Okay, that's just phone payment. Well, Rathlon, I got plenty of diamonds up in my space, so if you need to borrow a couple, just let me know, dude. Let me know. Yeah, Wolf, I'm a Dark Knight main. Actually, the whole reason I'm a bun boy is because I played Final Fantasy 14. Well, I still play it, just not as much as I used to. And when Endwalker came around, I turned into a male Vieira, and basically the whole bun boy image is stuck with me as a person. So it kind of became just a thing that I'm known for being, and it just translated over to me being a VTuber. I'm a cat boy before I was a lizard man. I started as a lizard man too, to be honest. I could not get over their freaking janky walks. Like, oh, freaking running like they're from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I'm sure Sevy's coming in here. It's like, Jake, what are you saying? What are you saying about the lizard boy walk cycle? Stop being an Aura because I didn't like the fact that the horns are tied to the face. That's another limitation, I think, that that I think maybe could be a cool thing that it could address come 8.0. Because I think with the amount of overhaul they're putting into the game in 8.0, I think there's a lot more they could add. Lizard Man was cool, but it was a 5-second craft that I didn't pay any attention to. But now that I'm a cat boy, I've crafted my boy to perfection. Yeah, I hear that. Like, when I first started my Lizard Man, I started off, like, as basic as I could. I refined it a little bit to suit me a lot more better. But, I think really once I got into Bun Boy and I really, like, set on, like, a look and a vibe, I found making glamours and stuff like that, like, way easier to do for my vibe to translate to the Bun Boy than it could for the Lizard guy. I don't know. It's a weird thing. But yeah, like literally the name that I use as a streamer literally comes from my 14 character. And now you know, if you didn't already. One of my favorite 14 characters is also Catboy. Are you talking about Grahatia or a different Catboy? Because I know a lot of people, when they talk about, yeah, my boy Grahatia, he's like everybody's favorite Catboy. Everybody's favorite guy. I hope, honestly, like, one of my big hopes for 8.0 specifically is that, like, the Scions either get their proper send-off, like, as far as, like, character development goes, or, you know, like, at least their voice dubbing gets treated a bit more respect, because I think they had a lot to work around when it came to Dawn Trail. After Shadowbringer, oh, he was honestly at peak form during Shadowbringers. Let's be real. Let's be completely 100% real. Like, Graha was pretty much at his best in Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Okay, we might have dug far enough there. I don't get it with the voice acting from Dawn Trail. I find it really good. So my issue is not so much like with their acting itself. I think it was more like the quality of the sound they got with the voice acting initially. It just didn't sound right. Like, their performances and stuff, they were fine, I felt. It was more like the quality of the recording and the dubbing that I kind of took issue with. It didn't sound like as pristine as it had in past expansions at some certain points. That's more what I was talking about, Werewolf. I don't think anybody really gave a bad performance per se. I found also that, like, Wooklamat's performance was greatly improved when she was allowed to redub a certain scene in a certain trial, because the original take, I found, lacked the kind of I felt it lacked a little bit of the emotion that I think the scene called for with that one in particular. But otherwise, like, I don't know, it's just something sounded off in the recording quality, not so much like their performances themselves. These guys knows what they've been doing for quite a while now, and they're, like, pretty confident in their performances. It's just the quality of the recordings themselves is kind of where I was kind of like, eh. My issue with Dawn Trail MSQ is that you finally get a break from saving the world over and over, and they toss you until you must save the world again. Well, to be honest, like, yeah, it was going to happen eventually. We just didn't get as much of a vacation as we thought we would. It's honestly just daily routine at this point. It chills turning into a chaotic saving the world. It really is, honestly. Like, that story beat in particular with Final Fantasy XIV, I can accept that. I can accept that. And I think now that we're transitioning away from Tuliolal and all that stuff, I think now it's really going to be like, all right, here's Proving Grounds time. Let's let's see what you guys have been cooking up behind the scenes and see what you're leading us to. Which it is kind of taking both old and unfamiliar direction at the same time. Like, I don't really want to get into hyper specifics because, you know, spoilers, obviously. So don't want to spoil people who haven't gotten that far in the MSQ who are potentially listening. So not going to get into those specifics, but I can kind of see the direction they're going with, kind of, sort of. At the same time, I'm interested in seeing what they do with it and how they handle it at this stage. You're hyped for it because of the new job? Yeah, Beastmaster is coming around with a large focus on single player more than like group content. So that's another interesting one. I'm definitely gonna be looking at checking out. I still gotta finish my current relic, guys. I gotta finish that. I gotta get back to playing that. Oh my god, it's 8:48. Where has the time gone, guys? Need to start on the third stage but having gill issues? Yeah, I can see that. It can happen. Luckily, the third stage so far... hang on. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The third stage did start with some spending, didn't it? Could potentially be like the Summoner. I know Beastmaster is kind of getting its own little thing in terms of like how you use your beasts, and especially like how you summon them. And in the overworld, you can actually have one summoned to walk around with you, which I think Lindsay's going to be very excited about having a dragon with her. So there's a lot to look forward to in that regard. That's a new sound. Catches the cutest thing in FF14. The cutest thing? Werewolf, you put Grawhat back where he's supposed to be. You put him back. You know the fangirls will be very upset if you take him away. All right. Unfortunately, we're going to head back to my home because it's getting to be about closing time. Now, I don't know if Wrath is going to be able to... Now I know I'm going to do it with Leon. Doing what I'm do with Leon and I am taking them away so they're mine. Werewolf, no, don't. How could you? Why would you betray people like that? All right. Guys, unfortunately, I do have this little thing called a day job to take care of in the morning, so I'm gonna have to leave you again. I apologize. But we gotta do that whole day job having thing. The fangirls already have enough. The fanboys need more in their collection. I mean, true. You're out? All right, thank you, Wrath. Appreciate you. It's so nice to have things like load and close like quickly instead of like ultra slow. All right. Well, with that being said, I think it's time to find somebody to raid out to. We will be back on Tuesday, as is per the normal. And we will be playing some video game there. And getting back to all our regular antics there. So, now to find somebody to raid out to that you guys can go vibe with. Thank you, Flash. Yeah, and we'll definitely have to set up that writer watch along. It's been a while since you played Bedrock. Yeah, it was good to pick this back up again. And I keep telling myself that, and chat, you're gonna have to hold me to it. We're locking in. We're locking back into our schedule, locking back into our usual stuff. I'd say, I think May's gonna be on for like a bit longer, so let's wait up when Heavy Metal May. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. There we go. Now, if you guys haven't rated Heavy Metal May before, keep in mind she can be a little bit silly, so we don't know what we're walking into. And you know what? Just mentally prepare yourself for that. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight and just chatting it up. It was really good to hear from a lot of you guys again. And I'll see you Tuesday for more video game. And I'll catch you around. Please join the Discord if you haven't already, because we will talk there too. You guys have a great night. Bye.